What's going on, Music Heads? It's your man Louie T here with a brand new installment of Music Head University. I've got a new series today that I'm going to unveil, and I've got a couple of new series that I think you're going to enjoy on this channel moving forward. And so I'm going to unveil this one today, give you a little food for thought, leave you with the dishes, and have a little fun with this and see how you handle the topic at hand. Music Heads, class is in session. Turn me up. So we're going to do something a little different today. I want you to kind of close your eyes and let your mind wander back to the mid 90s in New York. The scene had shifted to the West Coast. They had kind of taken over the music landscape, and the East Coast was fighting to try to get back their relevance in the hip hop landscape. You had some very big albums come out right around 93 into 94. Wu-Tang hit in 93. Nas followed up in 94. Biggie dropped in 94, etc., etc. And so it kind of helped reshape East Coast hip hop and the sound that would really dominate for the following years. That said, I wanted to give you four huge, seminal debut albums, and I want you to put them in order. That's right. I'm giving you some debut classics from the mid to late 90s on that East Coast New York hip hop scene, and I want you to put them in the order of best. I don't want to say worst, because none of these are bad albums. They're all classics. But from best or favorite to least favorite. And it's hard. I get it. That's the point. Okay. Let's go over to the Learning Center and take a look at your four albums here. So yeah, I'm bringing out the big guns today. Okay. Put them in order. And as you can see, I've put them in order of the way they were released. Nas was the first of these albums, and Illmatic. And these are all debut projects from these artists who were massive in the New York landscape at the time. So I want you to put these four debut albums in order, from best to next best to next best to next best. That's how we'll say it. Okay. From greatest to least, essentially. All right. So you've got Nas's Illmatic from 1994. You've got the Notorious B.I.G's Ready to Die, also from 1994, late 94. Nas was early 94. Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt from 96. And then Big Pun's Capital Punishment from 98. Okay, those are your four albums, all classics in their own right. All helped to shape and form what East Coast New York hip hop was all about as it had that resurgence in the mid 90s. Rank these in order from greatest to least. This is tough, and this is why I love music, because like I said, it's all preference based. So I can't wait to read the results in the comment section. And eventually, what I'm ultimately going to do is we're going to have a live stream where we bring this topic back up and I give you my rankings. I read some of yours and we go through the discussion actively together. And we'll do that with several others, and I'll have more of these types of videos that we will release that will give you some food for thought. As I mentioned at the top of the show, you do the dishes, but I'm going to make it tough on you. That's the point. And we'll come back and we'll have discussions about some of these albums And at some point on the channel, we'll probably go through some of these albums with a fine-tooth comb and go through each track and the entire project itself, because these are classic albums. However, for the time being, for the purposes of this exercise, I want you to rank these albums, put them in order. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Illmatic, Nas's debut album, Illmatic, from 94. The Notorious B.I.G's debut album, Ready to Die, from 94. Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt from 96, his debut project. And lastly, Big Pun's Capital Punishment from 1998, his debut album. Rank those albums, put them in order, and we'll discuss at a later date and time. I can't wait to read your responses. In the meantime, looking forward to seeing where you put these albums in what order. That's going to do it for me, your man Louie T, here on Music Head University. Remember, class is always in session. Until next time, I'm your man Louie T signing off. You know what it is. Peace.